So Bungie's next big PvE, PvP game, Marathon, has been in the limelight a little bit, or in the spotlight, because the ex-Marathon director was reportedly fired from Bungie following a misconduct investigation, apparently harassing a woman. Again, why does this have to happen in the gaming industry? It makes us all look bad. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm Blaze2K. Click like, subscribe, click the bell icon. Let's talk about why the director was banned. Special shout out to you guys for supporting all the content. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and if you want to go that extra step further, consider clicking join down below and joining our list of members here. Thank you for the support, guys. So if you don't know what Marathon is, it's a new video game developed by Bungie. It's going to be following up on Destiny. As we know, Bungie's been going through a lot of drama lately. They've been having layoffs all across the board, and Marathon's future just isn't looking really good right now. They're known for their work obviously in Halo, Destiny, but this game marks a return to one of Bungie's oldest game series, but reimagined as an extraction shooter. Players take on the role of cybernetic mercenaries known as the Runners in a PvP player versus player focused environment with elements of PvE. Basically, set in a sci-fi universe, it involves player teams dropping into the persistent zones to hunt for alien artifacts, loot, and complete missions, and then hopefully being able to extract with all that loot. There's an emphasis on player-driven stories involving game worlds. The gameplay includes managing resources like oxygen, choosing loadouts, engaging in both competitive and cooperative play, and it's cross-play and cross-save, which we all love, right? So I'm excited for Marathon. It's a game that I've been really looking forward to. I'm hoping it basically redeems Bungie, because Bungie have been under the limelight, under the spotlight for just blunder after blunder, layoffs, people making silly decisions within the company, not knowing what to do with their new IPs, obviously Marathon. It's just been all over the place, and it's a little bit sad to see what the state of Bungie now, after they obviously left Microsoft and they've sort of been bought up kind of by PlayStation. So yeah, it's not looking good. So let's take a look at why the ex-director was banned. So misconduct investigation. Joe Ziegler was announced as having replaced Chris Barrett as lead on the game earlier this year. Following Chris Barrett having been replaced as director of the Marathon reboot earlier this year, a new report is claiming that the veteran developer was fired from Bungie following an internal investigation into misconduct. According to Bloomberg, Barrett was let go by the studio in spring following allegations of inappropriate behavior from at least 8 female employees at the company. The report alleges that Barrett befriended women from different departments at the studio and sent them a barrage of text messages that blurred the lines between professional and personal. Why do people have to do this? Why? I mean, it cites Bungie's investigation as having found that the developer called lower-level female employees attractive and asked him to play Truth or Dare, and made references to his wealth and power within the studio, suggesting that he could help advance their careers. Bloomberg also claims that staff at Bungie weren't made aware of the situation behind Barrett's departure, with some developers on the Marathon team being said to have been told he was on a sabbatical, and later found out that his company accounts had been disabled. I feel that I have always conducted myself with integrity and been respectful and supportive of my colleagues, many of whom I consider my closest friends, Barrett said in a statement following a statement to Bloomberg. I never understood my communications to be unwanted, and I would have never thought they could possibly have made anyone feel uncomfortable. If anyone ever felt that way about their interaction with me, I'm truly sorry. He's truly sorry, guys. Yes, it sounds very like Harvey Weinstein, doesn't it? A little bit like, I'm the director of this big, massive game franchise. Marathon's going to be big. It's going to make millions, tens of millions. You can go from being a secretary or an accountant, a lower-level accountant, to being, on the leadership team. If we become friends, just let's talk. You're very attractive, by the way. Did I ever say that? Oh, you are very attractive. But I could help your career, by the way. Yeah. That's totally not. Yeah, he was totally. Come on, dude. It's blatantly obvious. I mean, as soon as you say, oh, yes, I'm very high up in the company. Oh, yes, I'm pretty wealthy as well. I could advance your career. Oh, did I forget to mention? You're very beautiful. We all know what his intentions were. At least, I hate to be the person that judges. I like to see people as innocent until proven guilty. I like to see the text messages. I like to see, proof that someone had those intentions. But from what it sounds like, it does sound a little bit like he was fishing for something, right? But yeah, this kind of sucks. Anyway, meanwhile, a spokesperson for Sony Interactive Entertainment told the publication it takes all complaints misconduct very seriously. We said that. They're waiting. The promptly took action based on the findings of the investigation. Former Valorant game director Joe Ziegler confirmed that he'd taken over that position on Marathon back in March, with a report from IGN citing the change as having come amid a shake-up in Bungie's creative leadership. And Bungie announced at the end of July that it was laying off 220 staff. We talked about that in another video. It sucks. Bungie's been going through the ringer lately, and cited Marathon alongside Destiny 2 as one of the developers' two big focuses at current, with the need to ensure both projects deliver at the quality our players expect and deserve, being stressed as key by CEO Pete Parsons. So there we go. More drama at Bungie. If it's not the layoffs, it's employees acting inappropriately. But one thing that I hope doesn't come out of this, and one thing that I hope with Joe Ziegler taking over the reins at Bungie and obviously focusing on Marathon, I really hope he gets things together, because this is like make it or break it for Bungie at this point. Sony obviously invested a lot of money into Bungie. Obviously they've given them freedom. You know, they're not trying to control what Bungie's making, but they've given them a lot of freedom in terms of what games they make. I just hope they don't squander that opportunity, and I hope they make something big, because Destiny just wasn't it for me. Never got into it, wasn't too interested in it, but I'm very intrigued with what Marathon's shown us so far. I love the art style, love the colors. It gives me a little bit of like a Mirror's Edge vibe for some reason, but with a lot of neon colors, and I love neon colors. I mean, look at my office, right? I love neon, I love colors, and RGB. So yeah, Marathon's totally up my street. But anyways, guys, yeah, hit like, hit subscribe, click the bell icon if you want more gaming news, tidbits, tech news, all that sort of stuff. I'd really appreciate it. I'm Blaze2K. I know I'm a drop in the bucket in terms of other YouTubers out there that cover news, and they do it better than I do. But I'd really appreciate if you help support, help me, get better at this, make better content. And part of that is becoming a member and joining us on this wonderful list. And here's all our members to support everything that I do. A lot of old friends there, new friends, and kudos to Lil Will, who always, is supportive in all the videos and the comments. And Drew Central, who just became a member. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Son of Jackal also became a member. Love you, dude. And yeah, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. If you want to, if you can't or don't want to, that's okay too. Hit like, subscribe, click the bell icon. But either way, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend even more, and stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. It's Blaze2K.